Hi, I'm Tana, and I'm going on a journey to find out how we're linked to the people across the world by the choices we make and the things we buy, as well as finding out what life is like for the people who grow our food. I once heard a teacher tell us this Martin Luther King saying, "Before you finish eating your breakfast in the morning, you've depended on more than half the world." So you could have bananas from Colombia, nuts from Senegal, and orange juice from South Africa. I've never really thought much about where my food and clothes come from. I mean, it's just always been there, readily available in shops. I love hot chocolate. So do all my friends. I don't know anyone who doesn't like it. And it's not just hot chocolate that cocoa is used for. It's used to make many things, such as chocolate bars, ice cream, cakes, moisturiser, shower gel, and soap. But how do you get hot chocolate from a cocoa bean? To find out how hot chocolate is made, I'm heading to the Dominican Republic, an island in the Caribbean where cocoa beans are farmed. The Dominican Republic has about 10 million people living here. The average temperature is 26 degrees and 78.8 Fahrenheit. Its main language is Spanish.
Hola! Hola!
Hola! Basilio works for Conocado, a fair trade cooperative of cocoa farms. A cooperative is where lots of farmers join together to help each other out.
Welcome to the Dominican Republic and Conocado. Come with me so I can show you around.
The first place Basilio took me to was a cocoa farm in Los Brazos, which is part of Conocado. Basilio told me that when the cocoa pod is ripe, it turns yellow and the farmer cuts it from the tree. I got to try out cutting the pod down from a tree. It was hard work.
Yay!
The farmer cuts open the pod to get the cocoa beans inside.
Smells fruity.
Then the cocoa beans are fermented. Fermenting does a few things to them. It takes away any remaining pulp that may be stuck to the bean and kills any germs inside. There are 3 stages to fermenting the beans. At each stage, they are moved to a new wooden box to ferment. After this, the beans are dried on shelves with holes in them so the air can flow. They are moved around, which gives them a more chocolatey colour as well as a chocolatey flavour. They smelled much more like chocolate at this stage. And this is what cocoa looks like when it is sold to different companies across the world. It is put into bags and labelled, ready for a long journey across the world. Some companies make fair trade hot chocolate and fair trade chocolate ice cream with this cocoa. When they leave the Dominican Republic, the cocoa beans are shipped to factories in Europe, where they are turned into 3 products: liquid chocolate, cocoa butter, and cocoa powder. The cocoa powder is used to make my favourite drink, hot chocolate, as well as used for baking. When all products are ready, they are shipped to the UK to sell in shops.